Namaste guys, this is Ashmita and I have a new project share for you guys, and it is this lantern that I altered, and you can see it's a simple wrought iron lantern, and you can see its size in respect to my hand. And what I did was I added some pattern paper on the inside and I backed it up so it has the pattern paper is facing both sides, and I'll show you how in a minute. So I added the pattern paper on three sides, on the two sides and the back, and this here is a little door with a little latch, and we'll see what that does. But inside is a little Parisian cafe, and that's what I mean when I said I doubled the pattern paper. So I have the pattern paper on the inside and on the outside, and then it's the glass. So I to make things easy for me, I took out the glass that was here so that I could alter it freely. And of course this little door opens as well, but this wasn't enough, and I will need this door to get the glass in finally, because you don't want your handiwork to collect dust, and it's going to be really difficult cleaning something this tiny. So let's start on this side here, and what we have here is this two little frames that I altered, and these are the simple resin frames that I just distress painted with picket fence and went over with walnut stain. And I printed these little images of the Eiffel Tower of the internet and just packed them up. On the corner there you have a little glass bead that I just used a little bead cap on top, and I added a little rosebud. Over here you have the little Darius clock that I just went over with my walnut stain distress ink, and I thought that gave it a really finished, polished mahogany effect. So, and on this little table here I just cut a semicircular piece of cardstock, not cardstock, chipboard, and I created the tabletop. And what I did was, for the tablecloth, I just took I took some doilies, and I think I took about 3 or 4 of them, and I just simply wrapped it around that piece, and I folded it and pinched it to give me that tablecloth effect, and I thought that turned out pretty neat. So this is just some doilies, and on top here I have some miniatures that I created. I created this little magazine. This is a French magazine, and I hope that focuses. Yeah. And then I created a little travel journal with some green cardstock, and I have a little eyeglass there that that was part of an earring. I just broke it off, and I have that glued down there. And behind there I used some ball chain, and I just took a little camera charm and I created a camera. So no traveler is without their camera, right? So we have the camera down there, and over here I have the little chair. And what I did with the chair was I used some fired brick distress stain, and I colored it a couple of times to get that fiery red color. And I feel that Paris is all about bright colors. And on the chair there I have the little bird cage charm, and inside the bird cage I added a little parrot that I had. What I did was, to add the parrot, I just broke the charm off at the base and I took some E6000. I added the bird, and then I just glued it back together using the E6000, and that's the glue that I used to glue it to the base of the chair. So that's that. And on the bottom there I have the little Paris charm, and let's see if it can focus. The Eiffel Tower that says Paris, and I just took off the little danglers that it came with, and I just have that glued down there. And let me just latch this thing up. It's really difficult to do this one-handed. Okay, so over here I have two little pendants that I just used remaining pieces of my pattern paper from the same collection, and I just added glossy accents to create that glass effect, and they're still drying, so they haven't cleared up yet. And over here on top is one of my favorite parts about this little miniature scene. So I just created a little bookshelf with some of my handmade miniatures, and I just used some beads to create more vases and an antique lamp and some miniature books. And I used another distress ink, and I can't remember the name, the blue one. I'm just going to put it down in the link to color this chipboard. This is just a piece of chipboard that I stained with some blue ink. And down there I have a printable, and I just created a suitcase out of that, and I added it down there, and that's it. So the links of all the things that I use are going to be available in my post, so don't forget to check that out, and do leave a comment if you have any doubts about how I made certain things, and you can also ask me anything that you need to know about altering the little bits and bobs that you see here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this project, and sorry about the shaky video, but I was trying to do this with my phone. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.